on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Irving, bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard, his first effort off the mark. To Dinwiddie. Irving to Dinwiddie. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
To Jordan. Won't go down. Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Durant. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Missed his first. That one goes.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
George against KD. Leonard. And Durant able to clear the rebound. To Paul George. Leonard. Well, he missed his first three from downtown, but he gets this one to go.
And it's called short-term memory. The good players don't have one.
Off the assist.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up.
Number 7, Kevin Durant. Pick it up. Double.
Leonard. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Backcourt violation is called. George to Leonard.
Nets foul to number 7, Kevin Durant. That's his first personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Five-second violation.
For Brooklyn.
George. Paul George. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Irving to Jordan. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
New blood coming in for both sides. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. George. He made his first effort, but not that time. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lock up. Here he comes.
Throws it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Leonard. Not that time. He missed it.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Williams into the front court. He'll run the offense. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Irving. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Leonard to George. Paul George. 3 for 4. Good start.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Irving brings the ball up court. Here comes the screen. Takes stock of the floor. Durant. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Williams to Paul George. For 3, Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a point. Paul George. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Kyrie with the rock. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Strong finish for Paul George. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
That's me. I got ball.
Through one here at Barclays Center. The Nets out in front. Jay and I are back to Brooklyn right after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense.
You can do it.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down 3. To Durant. Irving buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down just a couple. Lets it fly from long range. Hits the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. A big finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. LA Clippers with the basketball.
Subbing in for the Clippers, number 23.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Nope, first one does not go. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Get it, shoot it again.
To Irving. Clippers have got it.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. And that one out of bounds off a net, so it'll stay with the LA Clippers. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. Leonard. He engulfed him that time. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Deep left corner. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. 3 for 3 in this first half. Kevin Durant. Dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Durant. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Leonard, nice pass to set things up, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Nets have the basketball. Clippers have it. Kawhi Leonard against KD. To George. To the outside. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Deep three at the buzzer. Goes down. A three at the buzzer. How about that end to the first half as they take the lead into the locker room? So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. KD with the rock.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
I got ball. I got ball. That's me.
Here's a chance from long range. Kevin Durant. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
To Leonard. Around the perimeter. George. To Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Can't connect on the first free throw. That one won't go. One more to come. He gets one. It's a 1 of 3 trip. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. To Irving. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. Great defense, forcing the miss.
His scoring is definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
And he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over. He's now 4 for 6.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
The pass set it all up.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Paul George sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Not that time. To Paul George. And throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Jordan. Shot won't go. And it's Zubac with the rebound. To George. Leonard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Durant. Clippers have got it. To Paul George. Navigates through traffic, but can't finish. Clippers have it, and his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Stepping in for the Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
Irving. No good. Kicks it around the perimeter. Irving. Fires the three. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Finish that. Irving with the basketball. 2-point advantage. No good. Defense catching a break there. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Clippers have got it.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Nothing going here on that drive. Beverly. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving. Easy path to the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And a throwdown.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Clippers have it. Shot from the lane won't go. George, that's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That ends the third quarter. The Clippers have the lead. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in, entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the fourth quarter with, more importantly.
Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. To Leonard. Ah, the monster stuff.
It's a big-time finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
To Williams. Lou Williams. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Clippers have got it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Leonard to George. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
And here's a setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse and kick out for, guess what, another one.
To Leonard. The drive right to the basket. Paul George. Leonard. Deep 2 there, won't go. Offensive board. Kawhi Leonard sends it away. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. And the finish off the nice step through.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Double.
George flushes it home.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Dinwiddie. To Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot.
Switch.
Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 7, Kevin Durant. Into the game for the
to Paul George. Kawhi Leonard knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Irving. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. First foul in the last 2.
To Durant. And scores.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Leonard to Beverly. Gets it in the right corner. George can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter.
Not that time. Leonard. Doesn't get the bounce. To Irving. And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
And when a player's running at you full speed and he takes those steps, there's no way you can defend it.
Kawhi Leonard against KD. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Kyrie lets it go, and he knocks it down, Jay.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some big traps, some big schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.